Hi, I'm Nigel Swartz. I'm a research scientist at the Tasmanian Institute of Agriculture, and I'm leading the PIPS for Profit Apple Systems project. This Apple Systems project is about growing apple systems, apple trees, in a way that's really labour effective, cost effective, and will produce fruit of really premium quality. We're aiming to produce Class 1 pack-out fruit in a cost-effective and labour-effective way. And we're going to be really doing that and experimenting and researching ways of achieving that through effective crop load management, through effective orchard renovation. So when a grower is about to change a new variety or think about going to a much more intensive system, converting an older style system into a much more modern intensive system, perhaps with a V-trellis, we want to look at all the different ways we can do that in a cost-effective and profitable way. So we're going to be partnering with growers across the country with a range of researchers from across the country to do research and demonstration trials. Research trials where we're experimenting on farm with a wide range of options when it comes to crop load management. We'll be looking at organic ways of doing things, so using things with really low crop residues. We're looking at traditional styles of thinning mixed with hand thinning practices to see what the most cost-effective ways of doing things are and how we can achieve very and consistent long-term and long-term fruit quality and return bloom year on year. We'll be working with growers who are about to undertake a complete orchard renovation. So this might mean a grower who's cutting their trees down and about to do some regrafting onto a new variety. We're going to be working with growers who are keen to experiment with V-trellises or more two-dimensional structures and look at some experimentation inside of that to see if perhaps 3 litres or 4 litres or even 6 litres at different litre spacings might be more effective. We want to look at ways that we can fill a canopy quickly, fill a canopy that we can get really a great return on investment quickly. We'll be monitoring all the labour that goes into it right from the start through to year 3, year 4, year 5, when we start getting a crop off that tree. The labour side of things is really important for us. We want to know exactly how an orchardist might have to retrain their staff so that they can manage this new way of doing things. We want to know how much it costs to put a V-trellis in and that return on investment over time. We've put together a fabulous team of researchers for this project. We're working with Alessio Scalisi from Agriculture Victoria. We're working with Dario Stefanelli from Deep Herd WA, Michael Idaho from DPI New South Wales, and Paul James from the Lenswood Co-op. Each of those researchers have a team behind them, and that staff will be working with individual growers, commercial growers who are partnering with us on the project. The regional focus of this project is really important. Alessio from AgVic will be working with growers to understand the impact of netting on light inside the orchard, and also the spatial and temporal management of the crop on the tree. Michael will be working with growers to try and understand carbohydrate limitations in orchards in New South Wales. Dario will be working with West Australian growers to look at different ways that they like to renovate their orchards. And Paul James is working with growers who have renovated their orchards to adopt the rocket variety. That rocket variety is a really popular variety in South Australia, and we're looking at ways to try and maximise returns from that conversion into that new variety. We also have a focus on Tasmanian orchards as well. Sally Bound will be working with Matthew Tack in his organic orchard to look at different ways of managing crop load with an organic perspective in mind. And I'll be working with apple grower Ryan Hankin, who's just done some quite significant orchard renovation on his place. And we'll be looking at ways we can try and fill that canopy really quickly with multiple different leader systems. A really important outcome for us is profitable apple orchard systems. And one of the ways we're going to achieve that is by developing business case studies. We have APAL's Nick Finger working with us, and Ag Victoria's business economist, Kerry Stott, who will be guiding us on the type of data we need to collect to make sure that we have a really good understanding of the costs associated with the different treatments we apply, and then the economic benefits of the outcomes of the work.